Why do we need healthcare? Let's consider why we personally need healthcare. Well, we need to provide healthy days. We need to be healthy so that we can enjoy a productive life, go to work, earn a living, be able to enjoy our leisure with our friends, enjoy our family life, and build family stability. Of course, for this, we need to have the right care in the right place at the right time, which is actually a very good slogan for summing up the provision of healthcare. The right care in the right place at the right time. And this needs to be efficient, which we will be speaking about very, very soon. It needs to be fair. We don't want to feel that we aren't receiving our fair share of healthcare. And all this, according to Grossman, in the Grossman model, is because we want, as human beings, to consume and produce goods. The challenge for everyone, governments, families, and individuals, is that they must plan within an environment of complexity and uncertainty. This is vitally important to remember because it leads to an element of sub-optimal provision and what economists call market failure. This further introduces complex, even wicked, decisions and choices for healthcare systems, managers, and practitioners. They must attempt to balance technical efficiency, where the system makes the optimal provision of healthcare which maximizes the resources which are put in. They must reconcile their plans and policies to satisfy the demands of patients and families. These choices are constrained by elements which are imposed by government, budget, operating standards, political acceptability of provision. Much of the world, particularly in Europe, also considers that there should be a fair distribution of health, which flows from a fair provision of healthcare to be spreading the impact to help those who are most deprived or have additional health needs. This is equity, a vital concept in provision. This is called allocative efficiency. The whole system is a conundrum inside an enigma. As Churchill said in 1939, this was in the context of defense decisions, but might well apply to healthcare. This is what healthcare systems have to reconcile and solve. I have developed a series of higher management videos which discuss how to manage when there is a lack of clarity. If you are interested, please check them out and subscribe for more like this. To a government, this is important, because they need to ensure the health of the population by providing healthcare within the preferred political, social, and environmental situation. Now, that varies in different countries, as we will be discussing later. However, we do see a big difference between an American model and a European model of healthcare provision. And this is based on different attitudes to society. The government also wants to build human capital so that it has people who are skilled, who have the ability to earn money, look after themselves, contribute to society, and have the knowledge to be able to pass that on so that society continues to learn. They also want to support social capital. Social capital is where groups of people provide support for each other in social groups. They need to provide an acceptable level of health-related quality of life to avoid social unrest. And we have seen riots in some countries and political protests because of healthcare, particularly in the US and whenever there's an election. Healthcare is always a very significant element for healthcare and the election process. The government also wants to enable state and personal wealth by the maintenance and the creation of a tax stream. If the population or country isn't healthy, they're not going to be able to work. They're not going to be able to pay tax. The government will have great difficulties in balancing the budget and providing other elements which are necessary, such as defense. Subscribe, and ring the bell for more.